Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. In this video we start with the bearish market or price forecast for Bitcoin. There is at the moment, usually there is anyway, but at the moment especially, there is a bearish and a bullish scenario. Because at the moment, while I'm still leaning for the bearish one, there is a realistic chance for Bitcoin to break out to the upside. Now, if that breakout to the upside will be a move to new all-time highs, which of course will not happen in one move, it will also take many months to play out, could even take a year or more. Or if this is just a corrective move that might take us into the region of 40k before we come down once more, that is not very clear yet, but there is a realistic chance for a rally. Therefore, there is a bullish and a bearish scenario at the moment. Normally, things are more clear whenever on the higher level time frame you are in a possible trend reversal scenario or trend reversal state, and we are in that state or process at the moment that there is a potential for a trend reversal. There have to be both scenarios, because I'm not controlling the markets. I'm purely telling you what needs to happen to make one of them more likely. And at the moment, I'm still leaning towards the bearish one, where we would make another lower low. I purely have not seen the enough bullish price action to be more bullish, but I'm telling you the realistic chance exists. Probably the best chance that we have a breakout since I started to tell you about this dip below 28.6k back in November. Yeah, since then I've been very clear and I told you we have to go below 28.6k despite all fake outs. It had to happen, and it happened. And now that it happened, yeah, we are on the look for a trend reversal, which can happen at any point in time now. Therefore, bullish, we have to track the bullish scenario very, very closely in order not to miss it. Yeah? And I think there is a chance, but we have not crossed above critical resistance. One of these critical resistance levels would be the 23k level, for example. So primarily, we are still focusing here on this 5-wave move to the downside. What's in favor of that? Well, certainly that we are coming down here in an impulsive move to the downside from that wave 4 high. We can count it like that. We have a bear flag going on. Yeah, here there is not enough bullish price action to really make that a primary scenario, the bullish one, and we have not broken out of this flag pattern to the upside. All of that making it, in my opinion, more likely that we are still following a downtrend here and will make lower lows on the Bitcoin chart. One of these lows could be the 16.9k level. That is the 78.6% fib level. But I believe that the next major low will be the last one, and we will then move to the upside. Bitcoin doesn't need many more lows, and it also doesn't need to make a lower low. I always told you Bitcoin has to come below 28.6k. Now it's done it. Now we can be on the lookout for a trend reversal. So this is the bearish scenario. To get evidence that this is breaking out would be obviously, or that this is really happening, would be a breakout below that channel. Yeah, again, at the moment we are in a range, and as long as you are in a range, as long as you are in a pattern, as long as you are in a flag, you have to allow for both possibilities. Bullish scenario currently working out for now, yeah, on the lower time frame here. Which does not invalidate the bearish count. It doesn't, but the price target I gave you in the previous video was reached, so we are going to zoom in a minute. Here in the bullish scenario, we assume that the swing low, obviously the overall low, was in here at 17.5k. We moved up in a bullish wave 1, we came down in a corrective wave 2, we are now in a wave 3, and within the wave 3 we are in various sub-waves. So at the moment the assumption was, and I better go to the 1 hour chart, we see it better on the 1 hour chart. The assumption was that here wave 3 peaked, wave 3 in green peaked, and that we would come down in a wave 4. Now that wave 4 was stronger than expected. It has not invalidated wave 1, or it has not invalidated the bullish wave count here. Yeah, the wave 4 can come down as low as 20.4, 20.5k. If we go below that, it would invalidate this bullish count. The wave 4 has come down lower than expected here in green, yeah. Again, which doesn't necessarily invalidate it, but it's still a bit of a reason for concern and shows the weakness generally still in the chart. Nevertheless, I gave you the target based on various price targets here, based on the wave A extension and the extension of the wave 1. I explained that all in the previous video, no reason to do that again, but I gave you here a price target range for this move to get into, where this downward move, labeled as wave 4 here in green, where this will be finished with the highest likelihood, and where we will see a reaction. Now, at the moment, we have seen a reaction to the green target area that I formulated and gave you in the previous video. However, not enough bullish price action. Best evidence that we are, or that we have finished wave 4 and that we will move up in a wave 5, which should take us through the red resistance zone here, all the way above 21.7k, possibly all the way to 23k, or at least to the 200 week moving average here at 22.6k. Best evidence for that would be, first evidence you can get is a move above this ascending trend line here that we have on the chart, where we'll need to go above first. We broke below that yesterday. That would be confirmation that wave 4 is finished, and then a move above the wave 4 high at 21.16k. Until that is the case, there is still a chance we go lower. The green area is not maximized yet. We can still go down to around about 20,000, here 20,050. It's a bit higher, it should be. We don't want to get into the wave 1 price region here in green, so we need to stay above that, otherwise it will not be a wave 4 anymore. Chance could then there be that this is a wave 2, so a bit of a stronger reaction to the downside. But really, overall, this whole bullish scenario will be completely invalidated below 18.7k. Below that level, it will be completely invalidated, which will then again make the bearish scenario much more likely, which anyway is my primary expectation at the moment. Nevertheless, we're tracking the bullish scenario at the moment. Signals aren't very clear. I have to be very honest, and we're here sort of at the limits of what a TA can do. It did take us very nicely into this current price range, and it was very reliable in forecasting that. But now that we are in this possible trend reversal state, we are looking for the right scenario and the right wave count, and need to get more price action to get validation here. But for now, we have seen a reaction. Wave 4 could become close to an ending, and if it does, then we will reverse here and move to the upside. If we go below the green target area, as I said, then it will probably be, I would then flip over to the scenario that this is a wave 2 coming down, so that we have a 1-2, another 1-2 setup, and from here we could then start in a wave 3. That is all still possible until we really make a lower low, which we haven't done yet, and that lower low would come in below 18.7k. Until then, we can look at this from a bullish point of view, absolutely, and there is a chance for a breakout, even though the more 1-2s you get and the more and stronger retracements you get, the more unrealistic it will be. Bitcoin just needs to do it now. That's the answer. I mean, Bitcoin just needs to move now. There is no other commentary around this, and it needs to move above 21.7k and the previous swing high here to finally show us this last wave. So there is one more wave missing. There is one more wave missing to finish off this wave, this higher level wave. So waiting for that. At the moment, so far working out, came into the price region, but also here then very soon we need to see a reversal. I mean, that move down that's happening now is already telling me that we're probably coming down into that region here deeper. Possibly next stop is 20.25k, and then that invalidation point here of wave 1, it should be a bit higher here to be accurate, $20,090. That might vary a little bit from exchange to exchange. So, and that is currently my view, how I see the Bitcoin market. So be ready, be on high alert for a reversal back to the upside. Okay, I guess not much might happen before the US stock market opens. That will be interesting today. And again, maybe we see generally a little bit of sideways movement ahead of Wednesday's CPI data. All right, so hopefully you liked the update about Bitcoin. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership and also make sure you follow us on Instagram and Twitter. And for both, you can find the links in the description. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.